up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you again for coming out to this side of the internet and watching my video. I really appreciate it. Today we have a fairly short manga haul, and there is one book that is not manga, so we'll get into it and whatnot. So I'm really excited to jump into this genre. Is so different, but the experience has been amazing. The illustrations provide a next level reading experience for me that I didn't think that I would enjoy, but I really do. So a lot of these books are recommendations from Ashley from the Bookish Realm and Bree from BOOKTUBER. A lot of these books, okay? When I tell you they're the plug, they the plug, okay? They the plug. Before we get started, I just want to apologize for butchering the authors' names. I'll work on it. I am working on it. I'm trying to work on it. It's hard. It's hard. I am horrible at names. And so before I get started, I just want to talk about the library books that I have. First up is The Promised Neverland. I have volume 1 and volume 2. They look so cute, okay? Like innocent little children. This is about an orphanage with children that they are living their best life, okay? They are happy, they're getting ready for the day, helping each other out. The older kids are just like mentors to these younger kids in the orphanage. They are having fun, they're learning, their brains are just brilliant. They go outside, they play. It seems like a fun time. But the mom, they call her the mom, and she crazy. She crazy. And so she scares the out of me. And yeah. So after the kids turn 12, they're supposed to go into a new home, and they're supposed to be adopted, so they think. And things pop off from there. The kids start to unpack things, and whoo, honey. Yeah, so I got these from my library. The next one from my library is the Lumino Zone. I've already read this one. There are several stories in here. There is a weeping widow, a weeping woman, Madonna, spirit flow of Okihara, slumber, and then a forward. So there are several different stories in this book. All of them are creepy as hell. So creepy. Just like anything with Junji Ito that I've read so far, there's a lot of possession, you know, things happening to them and to themselves and what they're experiencing, but it's creepy. And I enjoyed every bit of this book. So the next book, which I have somewhere, is Erased by Kai Sanabe. I apologize for butchering that. I've started this, but I put it down and got busy with other books. So that is another book, and I'll just put a photo here. That is another book that I am reading from the library. So let's go ahead and get started with the books that I did purchase. This is Death Note by Tashumi Oba. I'm butchering that. Oh gosh. This is the all-in-one bind-up. I believe there's 2,400 pages in this. I don't see a synopsis. Ashley said that we would enjoy the book, so I got the book. She don't need to say nothing else. I see some creepy characters. Anyways, this is on my TBR to read this month. I don't know what it's about. Somebody's dying, it looks like, so I cannot wait to read it. Again, this is on my TBR for this month, and so I'll be reading the all-in-one bind-up. Moving on, I have Dick Fight Island. So this is volume 1, this is volume 2. Definitely extremely graphic. They're still wrapped up. I cannot wait to read it. I know that Ashley from the Bookish Realm, Bree from BOOKTUBER, Shay, and Izzy had, and I'll link their channels down below, but they had a live discussion talking about it and talking about mangas, and so this was mentioned, and I snatched it up as soon as it was on sale. Next, I have Spy Family. I have volumes 1 through 8, which I will be reading this entire series in the month of November, and I will be binging the entire series, and I might do a vlog on it, I'm not sure. But volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I know that the books are about a spy who has to adopt a child and create this family in order to complete his mission. And so I do know that this spy has a family, pretends to have this family, builds a bond with this family, and then you know, I don't know where it goes from there. I do know that it has to do with his mission. So I cannot wait to binge those. The next series I have is volume 3 through 9. This is Monster by Naki Urasawa. And these are the Perfect Editions version. And I ordered volume 1 and 2. I'm still waiting for them to come in. They're not easy to find at all. So currently I only have volumes 3 through 9. We are doing a read-along with Jan from Jan Agaton, Cami from Burrows and Books, Brandy from Books with Brandy Shanae, Bree from Lock Petition, Ashley from The Bookish Realm, Erica from The Broken Spine. We are all reading Monster volumes 1 through 9 as a read-along. I'm having a fun time. This is about a doctor, Dr. Tinma, who he's an amazing doctor. He is the best of the best, and two twins, or a set of twins comes in, a boy and a girl, and he saves their lives instead of saving the mayor. Well, the hospital hates that because they choose money over, you know, the poor. And so the mayor dies. He then loses his job and all types of stuff, but in the midst of that, people are dying left to right. And so come to find out that it's potentially the boy he saved, and he's trying to figure out, did he do the right thing? He doesn't know if he did the right thing by saving the kid. He's just trying to unpack a lot of, if you know, the killer who is killing people from left to right. There's a lot of things that get uncovered. So right now, volume 3 left out on a cliffhanger, and I can't wait to jump into volume 4 because this series is amazing. Bree definitely did that recommendation. Shout out to Bree for putting that series on the map because I had no idea, but I am truly loving. The first book was too predictable. It was too predictable. Second book was better. Third book, loved it. I absolutely loved it. The next book I have is The Flowers of Evil. This is volume 1, the complete, by Shizuo Oshumi. This is what the cover looks like. It says, the first combined edition of The Flowers of Evil, volume 1 through 3 of the best-selling and acclaimed series. It follows the adventure of a lonely, bookish teen struggling to find his identity through poetry, until two girls, a beauty and a bully, help him find true love and friendship. Edgy, intense, romantic, this new edition will give fans a chance to reconnect with Kasaga, Siki, and Nakamura as it explores the issues of bullying, loneliness, individuality, and identity. Woo! Man, I cannot wait to read this. It has good reviews, but I'm just branching out. I'm trying to find different things that I like, and I really enjoy the bind-ups because I feel like I get more bang for my buck type of thing. The next two books are by the same author. This is Ochi by Kazu Umez. I apologize for butchering the name. This is Orochi A mysterious young woman slithers her way into the lives of unexpected people, legendary multi-tailed serpent for which she is named Orochi. Again, I apologize for butchering the names, but I cannot wait to get into that one. The next one I have is Drifting Classroom by the same author. This says, out of nowhere, the entire school vanishes, leaving nothing but a hole in the ground. While parents mourn and authorities investigate, the students and teachers find themselves not dead, but stranded in a terrifying wasteland where they must fight to survive. Whew. Man. Cannot wait to read this. If I really enjoy this, then I will definitely pick up the other 2 volumes. But from my understanding, this author really inspired Junji Ito. So I guess Junji Ito was inspired by him, and then things, you know, Junji Ito started popping off. That's what I found online. Don't quote me on it, but really look forward to reading these 2 mangas as well. Okay, before I get into the Junji Ito books that I have, I did get Far Sector by N.K. Jemisin, art by Jamel Campbell. I did get this book as well. I have not read it, but I'm looking forward to it. N.K. Jemisin is an automatic auto buy for me, period. And that's on period, point blank, period. She's an absolute auto buy, so anything she puts out, if I can find it, I'm going to get it. The next thing, this is not a book, but it's a coloring book. And it's an Uzumaki coloring book. I cannot wait to finally, now that I've hauled it, to finally bring it and color it. Oh my god, this is going to be so creepy. Oh my god. I cannot wait to color in this book. I wanted to show you guys before I started, and this book, oh god. If you read Uzumaki, there is the last scene of Uzumaki where that's in this coloring book, and I can't wait. I'm gonna have such a fun time drawing these creepy spirals and adding color and flair to it. I cannot wait. The next 2 books, so I've already have Tomie, and then I also have Uzumaki already as well. But I got this one, which I don't know how to pronounce, Gaio. I'm butchering that. Again, I apologize. It says, the death stench creeps. The floating smell of death hangs over the island. What is it? A strange legged fish appears on the scene. So begins Tayashi and Kori spiral into the horror and stenches of the sea. Here is the creepiest masterpiece of horror manga ever from the creator of Uzumaki. Hold your breath until all is revealed. Whew. So I have this one that completes the nice little trio. This, gosh, this looks so beautiful on my shelf. And these are definitely books that I will reread. So I'm so glad I got those. The next book I have is Dissolving Classrooms. This says that a pair of twisted siblings, Yuma and a young man obsessed with the devil, Sis Yumi, the worst little sister in record history, cause all sorts of tragic and terrifying things to happen wherever they go. These scary short stories will shock you with a literal interpretation of ills that plague modern society. So that's Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito. And the last book that I have is Junji Ito, No Longer Human. This one says, mine has been a life of much shame. I can't even guess myself what it must be to live a life of a human being, plagued by the maddening anxiety and the terrible disconnect between his own concept of happiness and the joy of the rest of the world. Yozi Uba plays the clown in his own destitute life, holding a mask for those around him as he spirals ever downward, locked arm in arm with death. And this cover is, of course, in Junji Ito's fashion. Really creepy. I'm surprised this even has a desk jacket. Look at this, the back cover. So I just shout out to Bree and Ashley and Shay and Izzy for putting mangas out there for people to enjoy. I know right now BookTube is like really enjoying mangas and have opened its world into this manga era. But shout out to those 4 ladies for just educating and continue to read and inspire the rest of us to jump into a genre that we weren't necessarily comfortable with, and making it known, right? Making it known, sharing your love for mangas and comics and graphic novels. You know, shout out to y'all. Y'all the plug. Y'all are amazing. And I absolutely applaud you guys for putting us on game, because we would not have known that how much we would have enjoyed such a genre if it wasn't for you guys. So shout out to y'all. Alright, but that is it for this manga haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you made it to the end of this book, go ahead and put a fist emoji in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.